You know what I find absolutely intriguing about, movie stars, specifically, in the brand of cinema that you have done and across decades now, is that there is a kind of fine line between always projecting movie stardom and yet giving that performance. And I think you've done that effortlessly, always. That you've not only considered one of the biggest movie stars, but also an absolutely terrific actor. Now, do you have to kind of straddle that at times, that you know that you are also an artist, you're giving your all, your heart, your emotion to that scene, but there is a certain perception of how you have to be, a larger than life persona that has to always penetrate through celluloid. Is there always like that tussle within you, or is just in your DNA to just be the way you are, and then it comes out all effortlessly?
I think it's very natural, sir, for any actor. The moment you start calculating, your image versus your want.
Yeah.
I don't think they can never gel together.
Yeah.
Because I've seen this multiple times in my career. So I've said this many a times, that there was this point where this whole image, this whole want of fans and what they want, it was very strenuous for me as an actor. And then I just
can imagine.
Yeah, I just couldn't straight. I mean, like, think straight. So that's when, Abhay happened, my first child, and something about that experience of being a father has made me become naive all over again. And I think for an actor, what's the most important thing is that, how do you become naive? How do you disown or unknow things? Because at that moment when you have to perform, I really think that you don't need to experience it.
Yeah.
Right? You haven't ever experienced it, but how do you deliver it? For that, I think there needs to be a lot of naiveness in an actor. And that comes only when you, just take things off your brain.
Yeah.
And for me, when I was, of course, I was struggling for Abhay to, look at me and call me, Papa, or call me Nana. So I wanted him to do that. So that urge in me somewhere just took this whole NTR ka image away from me. And I said, wow, this whole thing is just gone from my head. So I said, what if I try to incorporate it into my movies?
Right.
So that's when my journey started as an actor.
As an artist.
It's like, just for me, it gets very boring for some, if I have to just give this a reaction, it's just useless, it's meaningless. So I started putting my foot down and, started communicating, saying that, no, I really don't think this will work. Then, we started discussing, and then the discussion started happening. So I opened up as an artist.
Right.
That made it easier for me to understand myself more as an actor.
As an actor.
So every time I felt that, यार घर से निकल रहा हूं मैं, तो मुझे कुछ excitement factor चाहिए. क्योंकि already 2 exciting factors है, अभय और भार्गव. इनसे बड़ा exciting factor क्या हो सकता है? तो वो है मेरे movies. अगर वो excitement नहीं मिल रहा है, तो घर में बैठूंगा मैं. I'll sit at home. I don't need to work.